So if you guys haven't heard, people are now saying there is actually 2 minutes and 53 seconds missing from the Jeffrey Epstein prison video that we were talking about like 2 days ago. And this is crazy because it is so sloppy. This is sloppy work. Where do we want to begin with this? The DOJ said that this was raw footage, right? And then they released, I know what the plan was. They released 11 hours. I don't think they were expecting people to be literally watching all 11 hours, frame by frame, going through every little section, zooming in, zooming out. They weren't expecting this level of, I guess, investigation. That's what I think what happened. Literally, I mean, they said that there were no tapes, and then now there is a tape, and then they release it, and it's like a service area closet place, and there's just so many things about this video that's very interesting. One, there's a part in there where a worker goes in, doesn't come back out. That means that there's another entrance, to that area. The missing minute, of course, that didn't make any sense, right? Because the frame changes, and how they found out that there was that additional 2 minutes and 53 seconds missing. Someone reverse engineered it, looked at the metadata, and they realized that this was two videos put together, which makes way more sense, by the way. That explains during that missing minute why the frame it gets the second part when it jumps to the minute it's missing, the footage is cropped differently from the from before. I mean, it's like amateur hour. So that explains why there's that missing minute and jump. Literally they could have just said that we had to put two. They could have. Okay, would have made way more sense if they just released the two different clips and then said that during the time change, I guess that would make it a little more suspicious. Like, you release two clips and then there's time missing, and you're saying it's because of the time change. That's Pam Bondi's excuse, was that every time at I guess midnight, the camera system resets and they lose a minute, which people are bringing up. That's a crazy thing to be happening for, she said, since the 90s. So it's been like 30 plus years, and they haven't fixed it. And now all the prisoners or criminals in that facility, they know now that I guess at midnight you could do whatever you want. Right? There's no footage for that 1 minute. So I mean, that's a crazy excuse, but they found that one of the clips was actually longer because they looked at the metadata and it has information on all of it. This was cropped together in Adobe, and one of the clips that they used was actually 2 minutes and 53 seconds longer, but they cut it. Because one of the things a lot of people are saying is, well, it's only a minute, nothing can happen in a minute. I mean, I kind of timed it. It looked like you can get from one side of the floor to the other side in like 30 seconds or so, because if you were watching, there's a part at the beginning of the footage that they sent out. It shows Epstein walking with I think that was his lawyer, across the floor. And I was like, counting the seconds, how long it took them to walk from one side to the other side, and it was like 20 seconds, right? And then there's probably a few more seconds to actually get into the cell itself. So you could probably do it in like 30, 40 seconds if you really wanted to. And people were saying like, well, for something to happen within 1 minute, right? Because it was supposedly before it was just the missing minute. It was really really hard, right? It was like people were doing like crazy mental gymnastics to make it work in 1 minute, but 2 minutes and 53 seconds is a different story. You know what I mean? Because if people were trying to make it work with 1 minute, imagine the mental gymnastics people are going to be doing now, thinking about that there's actually close to 3 minutes missing because you could do a whole lot in 3 minutes. Because before they were like saying like, oh, there wasn't enough time in 1 minute. There was no way for you to get in there, stage the whole thing, and then get out in 1 minute. But 3 minutes? Woo!